Hi guys, I'm coming to you with an airsoft review on a TSd SD702 sniper rifle. This rifle is not too bad. It's pretty sweet. Let me flip the camera around so you can see it itself. The rifle's pretty long. It's pretty accurate. It's not light. It's not very light at all. It's about 8 pounds. And personally, it's a great sniper rifle. It's one of the best I've ever owned. I got it for about $65 off of eBay. The scope does not come with it. It is a red dot, but I'm planning to change that out. As you can see, this is all I got. The box itself that I got it in, I think the guy who I bought it from kind of sold it as is, kind of took some of the parts and then gave you what was left. But in other terms, it's still pretty sweet. And here's a shot of the box. As you can see, it's not very beat up. It's the rifle itself is in good condition. There aren't really any cons with this rifle. The only thing that I think they shouldn't have really bothered with was the strap, the shoulder strap. It's not very nice. It is on there on mine, but I wouldn't really trust it very much. I'm pretty sure if you running through the woods or something like that, having some fun, run into a branch, break it off. But the good points on this rifle, it doesn't feel cheap. The stock itself is all plastic. It is not wood. It is imitation wood. But if I pick it up, you can hear that it sounds quite stable. That's me knocking on the stock. This rifle is pretty sweet. The barrel is made out of metal. The outer barrel, and the inner barrel. The suppressor on the end, the flash hider, really no use. Just looks. It's kind of loose on mine. I got this in today. No real tweaks on it. As is, it's pretty sweet. It makes good. It's good sniper rifle. One thing I would think you would have to be pretty careful with is, well, when I got the sniper rifle, I thought I would have to be really careful about the bolt, because it is to where it uses a tube, a pretty thin tube. But as I've found out, it's not too bad. And I'm sorry I don't have very many shots of this, but I'm coming to you off my iPod. It makes it kind of hard to get good views. And, well, yeah, finger shots a lot. When I hold it up, as you can see, it's not, it is the wood grain version. It's not real wood, as you may think. I thought it was when I pulled it out of the box, actually. Let me pull the bolt down. Bolt is pretty hard to pull, not for younger people. It's an actual pretty hard bolt. 520 FPS I'm getting out of this one. And the main concern I had about it when I got it was it has this crimping here on the bolt action, and personally, I thought that might come out. May not work very well. I seriously thought it was going to pop off, and that I was going to end up having to buy a new bolt or a new rifle. But no problems with it. I've put about 120 shots through this rifle so far. I'm just starting to break it in. When you first get it, it is kind of hard to work. The bolt action is kind of hard to pull back. The clip button itself to release the clip release here, as you can see, it doesn't really pop out the clip, so you really do have to pull out the clip, which is kind of a con, but hopefully you won't be needing to pop out the clip very often. Maybe just one clip, and it does come with like 22 shots. So my personal opinion is a sweet rifle. The safety's right here by the bolt. I would be pretty careful with that, because I feel like if I put that on safe and pull the trigger a little bit, it may break the safety. Your trigger guard and your trigger are plastic, but they aren't a cheap plastic. As you can see, they're pretty tough. I'm pushing down pretty hard on this. It's not moving it. Not really bending the trigger. It's all pretty good. You kind of have to force your bolt forward. When you're coming forward with the bolt, it kind of wants to stop right there. So you kind of have to force it forward, and you'll hear a snap. And on mine, it hits the stock here, but not too big of a deal. It's smooth, sweet action. Hits about the same spot every time. I'm sorry I can't really do any reviews outside, but it's not too bad. I was actually out earlier today shooting at some targets, trying to zero in my scope here. It is only a red dot. I'm going to be putting a better scope on this later, mil dot, but for now this is all I got. When I get the money, I'm going to put a decent scope on it. Great sniper rifle. Recommend it for just about anybody. As I said earlier, probably not for younger children. 12 or 13 up. I'm 16 personally, and it's a great sniper rifle. Recommend it for anybody. Please like, subscribe, and write your comments, please.